Wow, I did not mean to do that. Sorry for anybody. If it was too loud for you guys. I was listening to some Following Reverse old school while cooking breakfast and everything. So today's hey, we're not high. No, you're going for the hold on. Look at this. Hold on. I made this perfectly for her. She has one of my eggs plus some of the hot dogs with her kernels. I just didn't feel like I think I know what's wrong with her, but I guess this is what I made. I made grits. I had two different grits. I got butter version of grits and bacon, or country bacon grits, which I added a little bit more grits, or no, a little bit more butter and a little bit more bacon to it, because it goes a long way. And then I wanted only 2 eggs, but I found another egg that was like semi-cracked in the container. So I decided to go ahead and do that with 2 hot dogs that I diced. So, and I gave her one of my eggs, hoping she would like it. But apparently I have to do something with her food, which is like the ridiculous thing I have to do, because she's so bougie. So what I have to do technically is, hold on. By the time I get to eat, my food's probably going to get cold. But you know what? It's what you do for your loved ones, right? Definitely for kids. So I have to take this little dish that we usually mix her food in. I have to take a little bit of her food, and take like half of it. So half of it's in here. As much half of it as it can be. The other one, right here. And that's how she's going to eat her food. Who started her doing this? Well, my sister blames it on me. I only did it so she can actually start eating new things. Apparently, that was the baddest idea ever. Because, hold on. Because as you can see, now she's going to eat it. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I'm staring at you. Oh, she got some grits too on there. It's a hazard when you're trying to get an egg and hot dogs for your baby, but yeah. Are you done? Did you just lick the yolk and that's it? This is what she does when she tells me that she's done. And yet she's still eating her food. She'll tell me when she's actually done. Because when she's actually done, she'll do that. And then what I do with the leftovers is I just add it in here. So she can have it for later. But anyway, so I'm going to eat my breakfast. So today's schedule, I'm going to eat my breakfast, take a shower, probably take her out so she can play and run outside. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for the remainder of the day. Probably be a little bit productive and put more applications in. Tomorrow I need to see how my Fuel City application is. So yeah. And that's all I'm going to be doing. See, I knew she was hungry. Now her dish is empty. And what's really funny is that, okay, so we'll get her or make her a full-size meal. Her size, you know? But because she's bougie and she thinks she's a baby, probably because we keep on calling her Baby Jinx, but because she's bougie and she thinks she's a baby and she's a princess and everything, we have to give her whole meal in increments. Like right now, I can probably give her the other half, and she'll probably eat the whole thing. And voila, she ate her whole meal. And then she'll probably ask for more. Look at her. Crazy puppy. Hey, do you want me to clean your ears, or do you want to wait till your mother comes back? I tried to clean her ears last night. We have some ear wipes for her, so either me or my sister could do it for her. And so my sister was trying to encourage me to learn how to do it, so that like say right now, for instance, if she needs her ears cleaned, which it looks like she does, even though we cleaned them yesterday or last night, I could technically do it without her being here. So I was going to try it, and she gave me that weird face. Number one, she's so weird. She doesn't like her ears getting cleaned, but yet she knows she needs her ears getting cleaned, and she feels happy about it when we do clean her ears. But at first, she won't like it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like us getting the wipes out and everything, so we can start cleaning her ears. So it's really funny how she does it. It's same with the during the summer, for her overheating, we would give her like a wet rag, a wet washcloth actually, to cool her down faster, along with the fans going. And when it came, like, when she's like panting really hard, we'll ask her, do you want a wet rag, do you want your wet washcloth? And she's like all freaking out, and she'll pretend that she's not panting hard. That's the only time we actually give her the wet washcloth, is when she's panting hard. So she'll pretend that she's not panting hard, so she doesn't have to get it. And even though she'll ultimately get it anyway, so she can cool down faster. But yeah. I try to do it, but because she thinks I'm insecure about it, not my sister, my baby Jinx thinks I'm insecure about, because I did ask my sister, it's like, well, what if I go too deep? And she's like, you won't. Just like, she basically told me to like do it like if I was cleaning the water out of my ears, after taking a shower or something like that. And it's like, okay. So I try to do it, but she looks for sure about it. What are you doing? I don't think she knows what she's doing. But ultimately, my sister had to do it. So, I mean, I'm willing to try, but she won't let me, so. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and I'm gonna get some stuff done.